Monica, I'm sorry to hear about this, David said when I showed him the papers. But don't worry too much. Your mother has no legal grounds to claim any part of your father's estate. But she's actually trying to sue me? Yes, but that doesn't mean she'll win. Anyone can file a lawsuit. Winning is a different story. We'll fight this. The lawsuit claimed that Mom deserved half of Dad's estate because she had been married to him and had helped raise me for 7 years. Her lawyers were arguing that she contributed to the family and deserved compensation. It was complete bullshit, but we still had to go through the whole legal process. The trial started 3 months later. I was nervous as hell walking into that courtroom. Mom was sitting at the other table with her lawyer, a thin guy in an expensive suit who looked like he thought he was hot shit. She had the nerve to bring her husband and all 3 kids. They sat in the front row like they were the victims here. The kids kept staring at me with these sad eyes. Like I was the villain keeping them from their rightful inheritance. Mom's lawyer went first, Your Honor. My client was married to the deceased for 8 years. During that time, she helped raise his daughter and contributed to the household. She deserves her fair share of the marital assets. Then he started talking about how Mom had tried to maintain a relationship with me after the divorce, but Dad had prevented it. That was when I almost lost it. She has 3 children who need financial support for education and basic needs, the lawyer continued. Meanwhile, the defendant has inherited millions of dollars that she cannot possibly spend in her lifetime. When it was David's turn, he laid out the real facts. He had copies of the divorce papers, the custody documents, everything. Your Honor, the plaintiff abandoned her 7-year-old daughter, leaving her alone in a house for 2 days while her father was away on business. She ran off with her lover and never contacted her daughter again. She didn't fight for custody, didn't pay child support, and made no effort to be part of this child's life for 20 years. David pulled out bank records, phone records, everything that proved Mom had never tried to contact me. The plaintiff only appeared in the defendant's life after learning about the inheritance. This is not about family relationships or fairness. This is about money, pure and simple. Then the judge started asking questions. That's when things got interesting. Mrs. Williams, the judge said to my mother, why didn't you contact your daughter when she turned 18 and was no longer under her father's control? Mom shifted in her seat. I thought it was better to let her have a stable life with her father. But you're here now claiming you wanted a relationship with her? Yes, Your Honor, I always wanted to be part of her life. Then why did you wait until after her father died and she inherited his estate? Mom's lawyer jumped up. Objection, Your Honor. The timing of my client's outreach doesn't negate her legal rights. I'll allow the question, the judge said. Mom looked flustered. I heard about the death through relatives and thought it was time to reconnect. The judge wasn't buying it, Mrs. Williams. Why didn't you provide any financial support to your daughter over the past 20 years, but now you believe she should provide financial support to you? Mom couldn't answer that one. She just sat there opening and closing her mouth like